this section deals with a topic called logistic functions. And a logistic function is defined for real numbers a, b, and c. The function f of x equals c all over 1 plus a times e to the minus bx power. So if something is in that form, and c and a and b are all real numbers, then we have what is called a logistic function. If a, the number in front of the e term, is greater than 0 or positive, then the function will increase when b is positive and it will decrease when b is negative. So I've drawn for you an example of a logistic function that increases. So you'll notice that this graph increases rather quickly like an exponential function, but then at some point it levels off. And that level that it levels off to is the line y equals c. And recall that the c is the numerator of the fraction. So our graph will approach but never cross the line y equals c. That makes y equals c the limiting value of the function. Okay, so that's the definition of a logistic function. Now let's look at a specific example of a logistic function. We are going to graph the following function. We see that it is logistic. The c is 110, and then we have our constant in front of our e, and we have our number in front of the x in the exponent. So something of this form is a logistic function. And we are supposed to graph that for x equals 0 to x equals 10. So I'm going to go into my y equals, and I'm going to clear out anything that I might have in there already. And the key here is when you enter this in, I'm going to put 110 divided by, and you need to put parentheses around the entire denominator. So 1 plus 4 times e to the minus 3x power. And we're going to graph that for x equals 0 to x equals 10. So my window, I'm going to make my x minimum 0 and my x maximum 10. And recall, if I know my x values, I can press zoom fit or zoom 0 to get a graph of the function. And this is much like the general example I showed you, where it increases very rapidly and then it levels off. So this is an increasing function. We want to find f of 0. That means, what is the y value when x equals 0? So I will press trace 0, and I get 22. So f of 0 equals 22. And f of 10, I'll do trace 10, which is 110. And we said already that this is an increasing function. We also know that 110, which is the numerator of the function, is the limiting value. That means we will never have more than 110 no matter what we put in for x. That's the largest it will be.